So I'm late to the party, and I didn't really know Cheyenne Bryant, formerly known as Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, but I am familiar with Amanda Seales. And I actually saw her video where she made an interesting point, I think, about how the energy that we are directing or was being directed at Cheyenne, if it had been directed towards the politicians, which I vote to call them public servants, that's what they're supposed to be doing, on Capitol Hill, then we may have gotten some movement when it comes to the genocide in Gaza. I believe the main sticking point when it comes to Cheyenne Bryant is that she lied. So even if she's brilliant, even if she does good work, people aren't finding her credible anymore because she lied. Because once your integrity is in question, it's hard to find you credible. And once we don't find you credible, it's difficult to believe that you are qualified to do anything that you were doing. I believe if we can apply that to regular, deregular citizens, we definitely need to apply that to the public servants on Capitol Hill and locally. Now, before the vote blue no matter who people show up, don't at me, bruh, don't at me. This is not a video trying to tell anyone to vote or not vote. I ain't your mama, I ain't your daddy, I am not the dictator in chief. Do whatever you want. Do what you want. It's between you and your ethics. I personally believe that voting is just one tool in an arsenal that we need to wield against the imperialist machine. But again, do what you want. Now that we're out of the way with that disclaimer, I want to get back to integrity. So while it's very easy to point to the Orange Menace and talk about how morally bankrupt he is, the Democrats have consistently been inconsistent with the way their actions and policies show up against the values and ideals they purport. Most recently, 8 Democrats crossed party lines to support the Don't Say Trans bill, which would censor educators from talking about trans issues or individuals, as well as pressure them to out their own trans students. Now, I think it's important to name these people, and if I butcher their names, they deserved it. So their names are Henry Cuellar of Texas, Don Davis of North Carolina, Cleo Fields of Louisiana, Laura Gillen of New York, Vincent Gonzalez of Texas, Marcy Kaptur of Ohio, Marie Gluesenkamp Perez of Washington, and Eugene Vidman of Virginia. Now, this is not the first time by a long shot that the Democrats have done this. And even in the past vote blue no matter who administration we suffered through, I didn't even get one of the few campaign promises that were worth anything. Like, I'm still drowning in student loan debt. I guess they were too busy escalating a genocide and expanding ICE. Yet, we are told every election cycle that they are the most credible option, despite their integrity being shaky at best. And just saying that you aren't as bad as the other captain on this ill-fated ship is not enough, especially if you don't have a plan and you also don't have a great record of navigation yourself. And I get that essentially everyone feels that we're in triage and we just got to stop the bleeding. So unlike a TV movie, we need people who are actually qualified to handle this. Because if not, you can lose healthy tissue, a limb, your life. In the 10 years of catastrophic damage that has occurred, we need people who actually are willing to serve the public they claim to serve. So I challenge us this time around to push them to prove that. Because if this is hell, it's beyond time to hold their feet to the fire.